What's up? It's me, Mr. B, and we about to get crazy.
It was the one where there's a pig in the.
I'm gonna talk over myself because fuck my commentary during games and fuck all the people in here. I gotta tell you about this nurse.
Yeah, it was the.
This is probably the best nurse, period. I don't give a fuck what you say. They was not even using Ruin. It on console is very hard to play nurse, and actually, believe it or not, they're using the same tactic I used to use. They use their swing button as their R1 and their blink button as their L1, which I used to do that. Right before the HAG update, I was trying to get used to that similar tactic, and it did work very, very well because you can actually push the buttons a little quicker. And you gotta have that instance when you're playing nurse, and that's why I did it, because of the nurse. And that was his secret. Well, not only that, it's game sense and, you know, knowing which way they're going to go. Now, I did juke them a couple times.
Get good before you fucking come after this ass bitch.
I still talk shit, but, you know, this was a very good nurse. All the respect in the world. It's hard to... I'm really good at mind gaming the nurse. It's all about mind games with the nurse. But...
Oh, fuck.
Oops. Okay, so... Yeah, so they switched it just like I did, and it was working for me pretty well when I was trying to get really good with the nurse. And that is a good tactic to use. I have to confirm that because I actually used it, and this guy uses it. It almost made me feel like he had an add-on to make him blink to you faster, like the blinks would go faster to you because of that add-on alone, but it's not the case. He had no add-ons on. But I can tell you when I changed my tactics, it's because of the HAG rework. The HAG got a rework where she could put traps, like... I don't know what her rework was. I forget what it was, but during that rework where they changed her where she could set traps a little faster and stuff like that, and there's another... What else can she do? She can set trap, teleport... Okay, so it was really confusing, so I switched it back. I was only thinking of doing it momentarily, and I forgot all about the thing that was working for me most. But it is a good tactic, and I am going back to it because I plan on playing the nurse more. Because I need to get you guys good content, and I want you guys to, the console players, to actually be able to play with all killers. And those of you that know me, I do struggle with the nurse somewhat. But I got a treat for you. This guy obviously doesn't. He is a nurse main, and he is really fucking good. And he's confident, and confidence is big. And he's actually going to do a live commentary with me while he's playing the nurse. And I'm going to show you a video of that. That way he can give you guys some hints and stuff like that, because I'm not the guy to do it. I found someone else that could. We've had run-ins in the past, me and this guy. We've played multiple times, and I think it was way back when I first started playing Killer. And it was a pretty broken state of the game, and he had a few people that would teabag me on his team, and he said he wasn't one of them that did it. We go back and forth like that. It's just little, sometimes hate mail, sometimes we congratulated each other, but for the most part, I think there's a lot of respect. But the reason why I did that is because goddamn you, good player. I didn't want him to get the person that just healed me, because I did have Metal Man, and I like to bait that out just because it's fun to me.
She does have barbecue.
But yeah, this killer's legit, and I just want to showcase how skillful he is, because I got jukes versus nurses. Console players have the advantage on nurses, but this killer is amazing.
The only thing I didn't know if she had is nurses, but I know she has barbecue now.
I'm going to show you the perks they have at the end of the game as well, because they have nothing that stalls generators. As a console player, you have to be pretty confident in your damn game as nurse. Oh no, this is where I show the killer where I'm at, so my friend here don't get called out, and I had D strikes, so I was wanting to buy him enough time, do whatever I could. I knew I was going down again, but I just wanted to
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
bait
for
it.
some reason.
And I did want them to kind of catch me soon, but damn, not that soon, you know? I wanted my D strike to be in effect.
Neither
More
am I.
points.
Get off my dick.
Neither am I.
She's
I
gonna
talk
kill
so
me.
much shit. She's gonna kill me.
Definitely will kill me. I metal Amanda and I destruct her. Oh my god, she wants to kill me so fucking bad. Leave me
Now she's trying
alone.
to predict my movements and stuff. I'm trying to do as good of a job as possible. It don't always work.
I'll buy you
That was a
some
smart
coffee.
thing
Oh
because
my god.
Hide in the locker, right?
those of
Hide
you
in the
that don't
locker.
know,
Okay.
if a nurse lunges at you, then they have another second added onto their
There's
fatigue
in there
time,
by
a
the
lunge hit
killer
swing.
shack was so close.
And that person did not lunge when they knew they missed. So they didn't panic or nothing like that. They just took their fatigue, which is what you're supposed to
Yeah, I
do,
think she was headed that
and
way.
go back for the kill. This was a really good nurse. Best I've seen on console, for sure.
Yep.
Very confident. This is at higher rank too. This isn't like, they're not just playing like little noobs here. They're playing me, my friends, some of my friends. I just met some of these people, but I have overpowered perks on. They really don't. You don't need a lot of overpowered perks for Survivor. I usually can loop a killer pretty good. Loops don't matter against a nurse though.
Wow, Corona.
I'm just gonna get a little more up there.
It's okay. You know, just leave me hanging.
Messages to this guy. I was their killer last time we played. I said I got you next time, fucking teabagger. And I guess I didn't have him next time.
Well, he wasn't the one teabagging, granted. I'm not gonna fuck his name up because it was one of his, or it was someone that was in the lobby with him that was teabagging, and it kind
We got
of
a
raged me.
team. Yes. Maybe two.
But that happens back in the day, man. It was Pallet City back in the day, you know. It was rough games. All the respect in the world for someone that mains nurse on console.
She gets found first.
It's a brutal beating.
Fuck, I ran in front of her.
And I don't know when we're gonna collaborate or anything, but I'll definitely put a video in for you guys.
Hide
This
in a locker, Dwight.
shit. Hide in a locker, Dwight.
Rank 4 nurse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, rank 4.
It's a rank 1 nurse.
I want to
Let's
know
be
add-ons
real.
he has
Yeah,
because those are fucking working. It's so fast.
No add-ons.
She's got good add-ons.
No, you're wrong.
Duck. Shit. Be careful. You got a big white bald head. Oh my god.
How
It
did
is
she
over.
know? It is.
I mean, look how fast it feels like they're spinning. It's not because of add-ons now. It's because their controller
I
settings.
give her mad
They do play on 100
What'd
as
she do?
I
She was
do.
like-
They're just using the old controller settings I was using. I didn't tell them to. I'm not claiming that.
Get there so quick.
Right?
Yeah, I've seen plenty of people use agitation.
Crazy.
Pretty good.
Yeah, she did it like.
Very good killer. Very good. I would, instead of agitation, I'd use nurses, but wow. I guess they don't need it, obviously. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll try to elaborate with this guy soon.
Okay.